Good afternoon. This video is going to be showing everyone my 2005 Cadillac STS. Car has under 27,000 miles on it. I think 26,700 and change. I'll confirm once I get in the car. I purchased this car earlier this year. It was being sold by the grandson of the original owner's friend who owned a shop. So the gentleman said that, I'm selling this car for my best friend. It's his grandmother's. She bought it brand new from Schaefer Cadillac in, I believe, New Britain, Connecticut in, I think, August of 2005. So I'm sure the most common question asked is, why are you selling it? Long story short, I like Cadillacs. So I bought this car a year and a half ago. This is kind of a forever car. I bought this car a month ago, maybe. This is also a forever car. I got an Escalade in September of 2025. It was a brand new vehicle, and I put 10,000 miles on it in 6 months. And I was looking online for a vehicle to daily drive in the summertime to keep some miles off of the Escalade. And I found this, and obviously I fell in love with it. But after purchasing the car and making it absolutely perfect, because that's how I operate, I am now afraid to drive this car because it's too clean to daily drive. I do not want to park this car at the grocery store. Do not want to park this car downtown. Do not want to take it out to eat and then someone backs into it or something to that effect. Kind of ironic, to be honest with you, but it's too clean. It's too nice of a car. This is a one-owner car. Well, now it's a two-owner car because I'm the second owner. This car is literally in unbelievable condition. I'm going to regret selling it, but I have nowhere to put it. I have too many cars and not enough places to park them all. And when winter time comes, I'm going to be in a rough position. Oh, actually, let me show you the spare tire. Never even taken out of the trunk. So yes, long story short, I bought this car with intentions of driving it in the summertime to keep miles off of my Escalade. And after purchasing it and cleaning it up, I just do not want to drive it because it's too mint. So what I've done to this car in my ownership was I had these wheels professionally repolished because, as many of you GM people know, the clear coat peels off of these wheels. So right now, these are absolutely perfect. I have the receipt, but I think it was like $1,100 or something to that effect to get these wheels refinished. While I had the wheels off, I did new TPMS sensors. I had the car professionally paint corrected and ceramic coated. I did a stage 1 correction because the car was honestly so mint that that's really all that it needed. I replaced the cabin air filter and the air intake filter. And I think that's about it. I mean, it wasn't like I did a lot to it, but, before I started driving it, I wanted to, mint it out, and here I am, afraid to drive it because it's so clean. I mean, all the door jambs on this car, like, this car is clean. She's a Butte Clark. This is honestly like the only blemish on the interior. You know, an elderly woman owned this, maybe her husband, or, you know, when getting in and out of the car, they use their foot to kind of, you know, push the door open or whatever the case may be. But even just like the seats are, it's hard to tell with the shadow, but the seats are just unbelievably mint. Like, there is nothing wrong with this interior. Every single thing works. I'll start the car in a second. The air conditioning blows ice cold. Ventilated seats work. Heated seats work. Power windows, you know, automatic up and down work. Sunroof. I mean, this is a little bit of dust or something, but the paint on this car is just unbelievable. Oh, 2 imperfections on the car that I could see for paint right here. It actually looks worse on video. Someone tried touching this up and did a horrible job. The only other, so you can't even tell from here, but I'll try to zoom in. There's a rock chip on the door that I bought 3-stage touch-up paint. Because this is white diamond tri-coat metallic. And I had it touched up when I had the car paint corrected. And they honestly did a very nice job touching it up. The guy that I purchased the car from, or that sold me the car because it was his best friend's grandmother's car, he did new brakes. You could actually, I think he just did pads. It's pretty obvious that you could see that the pads are new, front and rear. And he did an oil change. Oh, and I did a new battery. The guy said that there was a new battery in it from 2024. I had to jump the car once, and I said I'm not playing games, and I put a brand new interstate in it just to be safe. I put pictures in the ad when I removed these covers and showed how, like, clean the shock towers are and the bolts and everything. Why was I pop the hood? Oh yeah, I'm on the interstate. Yeah, brand new interstate. Let's fire this thing up. It's very hot out today. Actually, as soon as I'm done filming this video, I am going to bring the car to get the TPMS sensors programmed. You're going to see it's going to say, yeah, service tire pressure, but they're brand new, and I will add it to the video after, once I have them functioning. Let's look at the AC seat cranking. Oh yeah, so 26,713 miles. So let me see. Driver auto down. Driver auto up. Passenger auto down. Here's my other hand. Passenger auto up. tilts, I think. Yeah. So that works. I don't think that's ever been used.
Listen to comedy in full. Activate your subscription now.
Mute.
Or 711-8800.
Oh, I'm on XM.
Life takes you.
I don't want to get copyright infringement. Oh yeah, so this is the place that changed the oil. And good till 31,000, so it does have a fresh oil change. These are Lloyd's mats that I bought, and they're honestly very, very nice, and they were a lot of money. They are like a very slight shade darker than the carpet and the original floor mats. But I do have the original floor mats, and I did take pictures and put them in the ad. They're in my house, so I'm not going to go dig them out for this video. I wanted the STS embroidered floor mats. This car does have heated rear seats. Let's take this thing for a drive. I literally just took a full driving video in this car, and it did not save on my phone, so we are going to do this one more time. 2005 Cadillac STS4 for all-wheel drive. 26,720 miles. Bought this off of the original owner, who bought the car in August of 2005. 2005. From Schaefer Cadillac in New Britain, Connecticut, where it has remained its entire life until now. The car is in Middlebury, Connecticut. My family is in the funeral business, and over the years I have seen a lot of Cadillacs. That is where my love for Cadillacs originated. As you can see, I have the 2006 CTS-V, the 2006 XLR-V, the 2005 STS. I love Cadillacs from this era. I love their art and science, design language that they introduced with this car, the Gen 1 CTS, and the XLR. Driven a decent amount of cars in my life. For a car that's this old, the 2005, 21 years old, this car, it runs and drives and handles unbelievably. I mean, there's no vibrations. When you hit the brakes, there's no vibrations, like I just said. Everything is tight. Handles the bumps well. Smooth acceleration. No hiccups. Just smooth linear power. This engine has a lot of torque. everything works as it should. Auto up and down windows. The car is just an absolute pleasure to drive. It really, really is. When I get onto a straightaway, I will give it the beans. I know a lot of people are going to be asking me why I am selling this car. I'm just going to reiterate it one last time. I purchased a 2025 Escalade in September, and in the first 6 months of me owning that Escalade, I put 10,000 miles on it, and I was very surprised that I was racking up that many miles. So I was looking for a summer daily driver when I didn't need the Escalade for work to just keep miles off the Escalade. And I really wanted a Cadillac ELR because I love the way that they look. They get great fuel mileage as well. And while searching for an ELR, I found this STS, and I said, let me go look at it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this car is in phenomenal shape. And I fell in love with it. So I purchased it, and after having the wheels refinished and paint correction done, a ceramic coating, and just doing little stupid things to it, detailing the interior, which when I say detailing, it hardly needed much of a detail, but just giving it a really thorough cleaning, I was so blown away with how mint the car was. I did not have it in me to daily drive this thing. I did not want to park it at the grocery store or be downtown and someone hits it in the parking lot or opens their door into it, or this car is just so in such nice condition. I shouldn't have even bought it, because now I knew this was going to happen. My friends were all giving me a hard time, and I need a daily for your daily, but I'm going to give it the beans. You have to love the sound of a Northstar. I think it's coming from this climate vent, but there is a little tiny rattle. And I do not know what it is. But it just sounds like a very ever so little rattle. I don't think it's really anything to be concerned of, but I'm not gonna mess with it. So for those that don't really know much about the Gen 2 STS, first off, the engine in this car, and I know it's a Northstar 4.6 liter dual overhead cam Northstar V8. Totally different engine than what came in the DTS and the DeVilles and the Sevilles and STSs, SLSs of the 1990s. That engine was designed for front-wheel drive application only, and when they developed this engine, which I forgot the name of it, I will have to look it up. Maybe I'll put it on the screen right now. It was, yes, it's still a 4.6 liter dual overhead cam V8, but it was built for the rear-wheel drive application. So the STS, the XLR, Gen 1 SRX, they all had this rear-wheel drive application Northstar V8, and they're 320 horse versus the front-wheel drives were 275 or 292 if you got the performance pack, or a DTS on the earlier when they still were called DeVille and not all called DTS, whatever the case is. So 320 horse. I had never heard of the rear-wheel drive Northstars having head gasket issues. I'm almost positive that was just for the front-wheel drive versions. Why? I have no idea. Maybe they put better head studs or head gaskets on the rear-wheel drive version of the engine. I am not too sure, but I have never heard of a rear-wheel drive Northstar having head gasket issues. I've never seen an XLR with head gasket issues. I've never seen a V8 STS with them. SRX, never seen it. The DeVilles and the older Seville's from like the 90s and very early 2000s are the ones that were prone to that issue. I don't think the person that owned this car before me ever took it on the highway. The headlights and the fog light lenses are like pristine. There's not one single chip on any of the lenses. There's no rock chips anywhere on this car besides the little blemish on the door and the little blemish on the hood that I showed you. So I don't think that this car was ever beat on. I just, gave it the gas a little bit back there, but I've not beaten on this car. Why would I? It's a 21-year-old comfortable Cadillac, but I'll try downshift. Transmission's very smooth, nice smooth downshifts and upshifts. This car truly is just a pleasure to drive. It runs great, everything works. I guess we could try hitting.
Northstar ready. Good morning.
Northstar. The car even has. This was from when the car was new. This warning tag, and it's still in the glove box. I was not going to be the one to remove that. Sorry, buddy. That old Volkswagen. That nice guy. Not really sure what else I should include in this driving video. I just wanted to showcase how well the car drives. Sorry for all the commentary. Just didn't want to be in silence this whole video. Figured take this opportunity to give a little information about the car. So to recap, in my ownership, the gentleman that I bought the car from, the friend that helped selling it for the grandson, he owns this Connecticut Auto and Towing LLC. So he did an oil change and he did front and rear brake pads. When I got the car, it has newer tires on it. I think they're 2024 D codes. And I did do the new TPMS sensors. So when I had the wheels repolished, because the clear coat was peeling, not because they weren't even pitted, it was just the clear coat themselves was peeling, which very common on GM vehicles of this era. So repolished the wheels, 4 new TPMS sensors, brand new interstate battery, had the car professionally paint corrected and ceramic coated, new cabin air filter, new engine air filter, and then I put the cheesy, but I like them, little Cadillac valve stem caps on the wheels. I still have the valve stem caps that came with the TPMS, not that those are of any significance. And I believe that is it. Quickly, I want to show you guys some of the items that are coming with the car. First off, here is the main key. It is in absolutely phenomenal shape. To put it in perspective, here's my XLR key that is very similar, and this one has seen better days. All right, so keys. Second set of keys. Absolutely mint. In the wrapper, still never took the sticker off. Come on, focus. This was the Cadillac dealership where the car was purchased new. Why does this not want to focus? All right, whatever. Second set of keys. Mint. Both original dealer tags. I've never had, I don't even think I have this on my Escalade that I bought brand new. 2 original dealer tags for the keys. This was like in this piece of paper, or in this bag, was the OnStar agreement that the original owner signed. I don't want to take it out and show the person's name, because that's not fair. The original owner's manual with the leather and all that stuff is in the car, but there's like a, I don't know, instruction CD. There's a DVD in here. It's probably going to be hard to try to open and hold my phone at the same time. Even the DVD has like a Cadillac. Yeah, sick. All right, so nav specific owner's manual. That one does not go in the leather thing that's in the car. Navigation disc case. There's no disc in here because it's in the car. The navigation does work beautifully. This is the original window sticker that I found in the glove compartment of this car. So, 2005 Cadillac STS V8 luxury sports sedan. Gotta love it. So this is what I was talking about. So, 1SG Premium Luxury Performance Package, $13,115. Tuscany leather seats, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read every single thing out loud, but this was the cool part. So, 18-inch polished aluminum wheels, Michelin tires, magnetic ride, limited slip differential. Oh, I guess, well, we have all-wheel drive, so I guess we don't get that. Performance cooler package, premium ZF steering gear. Interesting. White diamond premium paint, $9.95 for the paint. All-wheel drive was $1,000. Or my gas guzzler tax was $1,000. But regardless, original window sticker to the STS. It's definitely the original. It's got like that waxy kind of backside to it. And then last but not least, this was in the glove box as well. So XM radio and OnStar booklet thing. And these were the valve stem caps that I bought. So here's the original, or the ones that came with the TPMS sensors. I found this in the trunk. These are there's one missing, but these were the lug nuts because they bought the GM wheel lock accessory. So this was in the trunk when I was cleaning it out or vacuuming. So the car has locking lug nuts on it. The key is in the armrest. And this was the original packaging from the lug nuts. Pretty cool. It's amazing that some older individual 20-something years ago bought this car and for whatever reason decided to keep every single document, sticker, tag that came with the car. That is unbelievable. Every car that I own, I make one of these binders. So this is for the STS. That will be going to whoever purchases the car. I have all the receipts in here from everything that I've done. Not that it was anything extensive. Having the wheels repolished. How much was that? Oh, I feel like taking this out. TPMS sensors, new battery, touch-up paint, which I will give to the new owner, detail, ceramic coating, paint correction, cabin filter, and air filter. I think that's enough. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk. I'm surprised that if anyone even made it this long in the video. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the bidders and for anyone inquiring. I hope that this car goes to a fellow Cadillac enthusiast that will care for it the way that I care for it and would care for it forever. Thank you very much. Happy bidding and have a great day. Just had the TPMS sensors activated or programmed. Good to go.